So I woke up this morning with a very heavy and burdened heart and angry, and I reached out to a friend emotionally to express what I was going through. And I'm so very, very angry right now at the amount of death that has plagued our country of the black man like myself. I I'm totally confused and bewildered at the fact that the people that we put into a position to protect and serve are now acting like the judge, jury, and executioner. And that although sometimes it may be required when they feel threatened, that they may have to use deadly force, but the amount of things that we are seeing on the internet, the amount of things that we are seeing on TV with an opportunity for them to not use deadly force, and deadly force is always seeming to be the first course of action when it comes to the black man. I know that some of you may be thinking about, okay, blue lives matter. They do, all lives matter. But black lives would not matter today if black lives mattered 300 years ago. I was watching a public speaker make this challenge to a white audience. If you are okay with the way, if you would like to be treated the way that the African American community is being treated, please stand. No one stood. She repeated the question because she felt like they did not understand the directions. If you would like to be treated the way the African American, the black community is being treated today, please stand. No one stood. And her response to that was that you know it's wrong, you're allowing it to happen, you're part of the problem. No one wants to be treated the way we are being treated. It hurts my heart that we live in such a world that our lives are devalued and that we can be taken out at any given time for the most senseless things that can come about. Yeah, I know you may be saying also that, well, we kill ourselves, black on black crime. Trust me, I lost a baby brother October 1991. He was 17 years of age, and a black man took his life. And I understand, but for me as a black man to wake up every day and wonder sometimes, could the day be the day that I don't come home? Could the day be the day that my father, my brothers, my nephews, my friends who look like me, could the day be the day that they don't come home? I am totally hurting right now, and my soul is crying out, and I don't know what to do. I'm not a big political person. I'm not a big, let me get it onto the YouTube and Facebook stuff. I'm not real big on that. But we as a community, we have to do something. Because if we continue to go down the road that we are going down by the force of someone else's hand, we are going to be extinct. I am hurting for my family. I'm hurting for my community. Please, please. We vote these people into office to protect and serve. I have a brother who is a police officer. He does not condone this type of behavior. And for the fellow officers who don't speak up, you're part of the problem. That code of silence is out the window. If my coworker does something wrong at my job, I am telling. It makes us all look bad when we can't perform the duty that we've been sworn to do. When we look at the Constitution of the United States, it's time for us as a nation to revisit that. The Constitution of the United States was devised in a room full of white men. Let me let that sink in. It was formulated in a room of white men. Our nation has grown to a degree right now that we have the melting pot. We have many nations and cultures. There were no other culture in that room. There were no women in that room. We all have a voice, and we should be able to sit down and talk about the way our nation is being ran, and our voices need to be heard. And soon as we came up with Black Lives Matter, then we think, oh, all lives matter. Yes, they all matter. But at the same time, when we're talking about justice, if you look at it, it is just us that's being killed. For every white person that's out there that has been in an altercation or some sort of discrepancy with the law, you live to tell about it. Walk a day in my shoes. Walk a day in our shoes. There is no reason to be pulled over for a taillight violation and not to be able to go home. There is no reason to be selling CDs and not to be able to go home. All of the people that have been snuffed out, 588, and we're only in the 7th month of this year. I am hurting. I am hurting. My passion that I live for is shooting. I'm losing it. I don't even want to shoot anymore. It's just like I don't know what to do. My family and friends know I'm a strong individual, but I'm hurting, and I am so sick of seeing every day somebody else's life snuffed out for trivial stuff. There was a thing I saw on the internet not too long ago where the man was brandishing a samurai sword. He lived to tell about it. There's a thing I saw on the internet not too long ago where the white assailant was trying to be detained by 2 officers. He wrestled away from them. He was swinging punches. He was actually beating on one. He lived to tell about it. This is a man in his car being in the passenger side telling the officer, I'm licensed to carry, I have a gun. He's being told to give license and registration. He reaches for it and he is shot and killed. Tell me, where does that make sense at? Tell me that makes sense. It doesn't make sense. My Facebook family and friends, I have no words. I miss my baby brother. It's 1991. Can't bring him back. That was black on black crime. But at the same time, we look at this, we are talking about the way that we are protect and serve. This is real talk, straight from my heart. I pray that you all have a great day. Be blessed in whatever you do. Be blessed at whatever you say. We have to do something. And it's more than just voting. A friend on Facebook talked about the financial impact of $1.7 trillion a year that we impact our revenue in this world, in this country. Black Wall Street, very successful until it was taken from us. I don't know. I have no answers. That's all I have right now. Peace. I have nothing less than a blessed day on purpose.